Hello everyone, this is Bread. Today we are going to take a look at Mount Blade Viking Conquest, another piece of Mount Blade that I've never played before. I promise I will get around to just regular Warband eventually, but I've played the hell out of that on console, and I want to try the stuff that I haven't tried. Since I can't get shot in this with a gun, I feel like I'm going to do quite a bit better. We are in the 9th century. Long gone are the lights of Rome, absorbed by the tide of time. Yet several centuries remain until the golden age of knights and princesses to come. It is a brutal, dark, and ruthless era of raw strength and survival, where men go to bed every night praying to see a new day. It is the age of the Viking, the clans of Ireland, the ascension of Wessex, and the emergence of the kingdom of Alba. It awaits you. Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have the stat stuff for the background pulled up on my phone because I'm going to min-max a little bit. What I have learned from Mount Blade, for my builds, I find that being intelligent helps a lot. Intelligence, strength, a little bit of charisma, a little bit of agility. That's typically the way I go. So for the most intelligence, we are going to go foreigner, female. I'm going to be tall. I'm going to be an adult. I am going to be melancholic. Wisdom. Father's occupation. This affects skills. Hang on. Oh, and they're different for male and female based on your background. I think we are going to go with craftsman. Learned while a child. Do. Damn it, phone. Go with martial arts. Vocation. So it says a priest can read. Landowner has no effects on stats. Hunter is power draw skill. Traveler is no effect. And slave is no effect. I'm going to go with Hunter. Religion has no effects. We're going to be a pagan. You are an adult. You are at an age where a reasonable amount of experience and health meet. According to Galen's ancient temperaments, your personality is melancholic. Its element is earth, and its Hippocrates? Right? Hippocrates? Yeah. Hippocrates' humor is black bile. It is associated with people who are introverted, sensitive, intuitive, creative, perfectionistic, patient, caring, and tolerant. These people are also clumsy, obsessed, depressed, and dissatisfied. According to the 4 cardinal virtues recognized in the writings of classical antiquity, you most often exhibit wisdom, also called prudence. It governs actions according to the dictate of reason in order to choose the right response to any situation. Wisdom implies the ability to judge in advance the probable consequences of one's actions. You are a foreigner. You come from far away, seeking to get to know the north of Europe, a world dotted with dozens of small kingdoms, all harassed by Vikings. You were born years ago to a craftsman. Your father's ability to make beautiful and useful things were always highly valued by the community. You grew accustomed to live with some comfort and luxuries, and you can tell a hammer from a mallet. Your family believed in the Scandinavian gods. You soaked up all the stories told far into the night with everyone gathered around the fireplace. You're a staunch believer of the old ways. Your worship gives all the deities their due. Odin, the chief god, Thor, the god of the sky and thunder, Freya, goddess of love, and all the rest required to oversee all the disparate processes of the world. You spent your youth as a page at a nobleman's hall. You were chosen to be a companion to one of the wealthiest noblemen of the kingdom, so were given a place at the hall serving the more senior members of the household. Your first lessons were in humility. In compensation, there were all sorts of entertainments, chess games, gossip, bards visiting to recite the poems of great deeds and loves. You were drawn most by the world of conflict and competition. You played rough games with other children, batting each other with sticks as swords. Such games provided you invaluable lessons for your current life. Formerly, you were a poacher, unsatisfied with the common man's desperate desire of wealth. You took to your local lord's own forest and helped yourself to their bounty. Laws be damned. You hunted stags, boars, and geese and sold their meat under the table. You cut down trees right under the watchmen's noses and turned them into firewood to warm many a freezing home during harsh winter. You found that honor is easy enough to barter away for a few hard-to-find silvers. When the hard times came, you foraged for food and became an expert at finding edible plants in the wild. Alright. Okay. Sea King. Every point increases the maximum number of ships you can command. We'll drop a point in navigation. Power strike. I don't know if I'm going to do thrown or ranged weapons. If I use ranged weapon maintenance, adequate maintenance of your equipment will lower the chance of it breaking in battle. My athletics is really high. Looting, riding, tactics. Pole arms all the way. Sure, let's go with that one. That'll work. Yeah, I'm not going to play with these on camera. That's good enough for me. You can't sleep. You can hear the constant crunch of the boat hull, smell sea brine, and feel the breeze caressing your face, but your eyes are closed and refuse to open, and your mind keeps dreaming, remembering other times, a past life that feels far away, and that you remember less every day, even though not many months have passed since your departure. Now the future is uncertain. Your journey has brought you to the Frisian Sea, hoping to find news about an old sorcerer who takes care of all ills because your mother is sick. For her, you left everything behind, a world you knew like the back of your hand, and paid for passage on a north boat, a paunchy merchantman. It's slow and clumsy, but its captain has promised to take you to the remote part of Fries, where the sorcerer lives. Your mother travels with you. Nobody else has joined you. Her illness progresses, and there are days when she no longer recognizes you, but she appears to be completely sound at other times. Every morning you wake up not knowing which day it will be. Will you be able to converse with her, or will you have to tie her to a post so she does not fall overboard? You need to wake up, though. Your eyes oppose you, and your mind boils with fever. One more effort. Your eyelids obey. West through all, read Gray. Are you well today? You were moving violently in your sleep and saying incomprehensible things. My sailors thought you were being tormented by a spirit. Where am I? What is this place? Oh, this is bad. You don't remember anything? My name is Avo Leof. I am the captain of this ship, the Woden Rick. You embarked with us in Fries some weeks ago, paying well for us to take you on. It's coming back to me, but could you remind me why I'm here? Now I'm really starting to worry about you. I don't know the details, but do know that you worry for your mother. She is sick. You were taking her to a priest of great healing ability in the Frisian port where we are going. Thanks, but it's lights out. Shouldn't we be under full sail? The boat is not moving. What is happening? Why have we stopped? We found a bit of wreckage, some half-sunken ships. Looks like there was a fight here recently. I had my men checking out the situation and looking for survivors. Poor bastards wouldn't have had a chance against the Viking longships. We'll be on our way soon enough, though. Well, finally, a bit of excitement. I think I'll go help them. May we talk later, madam? I need to give some orders to my men. Oh, I have a knife. Can I just kill my mother? She has aged several years since her illness began. She's so frail, she looks like she would break if you touched her. This is not the woman you know, just a vague memory of her. But still, she is your mother. My daughter, it's such a nice day. The sea is so bright. It's truly a pity to have all these shipwrecks spoil the scene. You remember me? That's wonderful. She looks past you. You are my baby. I am your mother. Why would I or father forget you? Father is dead. She opens her eyes, looks at you, her hands shake. But we aren't on a trip near home, are we? My head hurts so much I don't remember where home is. I know who you are, but I don't remember your name. Am I crazy? No, you're just sick, but soon we will see someone that will make you better. She shifts her gaze to the sea. She is crying. I am not sure that anybody can heal this, my daughter. We're almost there. Please don't give up now. We'll talk more later. Good day, Reedgrade. It is good to see that you are well. You were giving us a fright talking in your sleep. I'd hate to be the one troubled by such dreams. Even bad dreams speak to us. I like to listen, perhaps learn something. I prefer not to dream. They bring too many memories and longings. Well, it's good to see you up and about, friend. Thanks. I'm going to go help check the other ships. Talk to a veteran. You get out of my way. Good day to you, lass. The captain hired me to protect his ship here. On matters of defense, my word is law. I see. You must be the veteran. Can I learn about fighting from you? Indeed you can. I don't have anything better to do while we aren't in combat. I can find you some opponents to practice with if you like. Or if you have any questions about theory of combat, feel free to ask. Let's give it a shot. It's good to find someone eager for practice. Let's see what it will do. If I may say so, I see a great warrior in you. Some sailors have been idle since we stopped. Let's see if one of them could help us. Yeah, I'm ready. Here you go, then. Everybody back on the ship, hurry! Oh, Woden, we're in trouble. What's happened? Shh, keep quiet. Listen, we're in danger. As we were watching your fight, 2 longships arrived. Now I can see the banner. It's Sven Bullneck. You'd better pray to whatever gods you worship. Hell, you may as well pray to those you don't. Won't matter at all if he catches us. Calm down, man. Tell me who's Sven. You've not heard of him? Sven's a Viking. Worse, a Viking's Viking. He burns villages and sinks ships, and enslaves or kills everyone in them. Everyone. But it's the worst for the one he chooses for a hideous death as a sacrifice to his gods. Heard of Bloodorm, the Blood Eagle? You don't want to know what that means. Now keep quiet. Please, calm down. We mustn't make a wrong move here. He spotted us. They're turning this way. Nothing for it but to move. Cut the anchor and start rowing. I want to turn the sound effects down. Damn it. I'll shiv him. Bodo shouts, Reed Gray, fight. I am yet with you. I'll stick you good. This is going to be a bad day. I get the feeling this isn't a fight we're meant to win. At least I hope not. Jesus. Strange, you've been asleep, but you can't remember any nightmares. What you remember clearly are Viking warriors boarding the Woden Rick, plunging their weapons into the bodies of the captain and sailors, and Bodo, the Cantabrian, defending himself like a lion until cornered. You hear his words in your consciousness. Reed Gray, fight, I am yet with you. You remember the death, your death, when your enemies fell upon you. You still feel the wooden floor of the boat smash into your cheek before you could hardly breathe. A goodbye to the world. Your eyes met your mother's just before the end as a huge Viking dressed in iron, could he be Sven, cracked her head with his bloody spear and threw her body to the side. You crawled, leaving a trail of blood, preferring to give your body to the fish, but you remember no more. Are you dead? But if you're dead, why do you feel the sore muscles of your body or the heat from a nearby fire? How is it that you can clench your hands, open your eyes, and distinguish the beams of a roof over you? And if you're alive, who has saved you? Why and how? Go over here and stab him. A healer? This is probably the guy we were coming to bring her mother to. Ah, you're awake. It's good to see that you can still walk. You're lucky, foreigner. Some god has watched over you. When they brought you here, you were more dead than alive. Who are you, and how did I get here? You have been close to death, unconscious for 2 weeks. Dosinga, fishermen found you near the coast, clinging to a plank. You were barely breathing, and your body was covered with wounds. They brought you here so that I would heal you. Dosinga, then I am in Fries. Are you the old sorcerer, the man who can cure all diseases? No. One man only could claim such fame. People from around the world came in search of cures at his door. They were so numerous that came up the trails to Dosinga, but that man died a year ago. I am Abe, his son, a simple healer. A year ago, you say? Damn, I've lost everything. This trip has been for nothing. Many like you have been here since the death of my father, leaving everything for the promise of a cure that I cannot give them. I'm sorry, but the skills of my father died with him. Do you know if the fishermen found more people? Maybe my mother is still alive. They brought only you here. I don't know more. You should go ask Dosinga. The village is near. You need to talk to Thornkrick. Very good. I'll talk to Thornkrick from Dosinga. Farewell. Taking your first quest? Yeah. Welcome to Viking Conquest Reforged Edition. In the storyline, you start as a hero with an uncertain fate. Please read the following carefully because the gameplay varies slightly from the sandbox campaign. The story follows its own development path, and the decisions you make may affect the world around you, in addition to the standard game mechanics. This means you won't be able to freely join any kingdom or serve any king, except when allowed to do so. The behavior of kingdoms, especially those important to the story and in history, will follow the chronology of historical events as much as possible. As a result, these kingdoms may not be destroyed if they were not defeated historically. Moreover, you won't be able to get rid of your companions, grant them fiefs, or make them vassals as long as you're playing the storyline. As many of your companions are important to many missions, it is critical that they remain part of your warband. It took many months to build and research using historical sources, sagas, and deep love for the Viking world. We do hope that you enjoy it. Alright. Let's attack some thieves. You are now reviewing the world map. Left click on the map to move. Yeah. I know how to do that. Do you have any idea whom you're talking to? I will not kill you if you join me. I care very little who you are. It's time for you to die. Oh, the Outlaws are a faction now. Charge the enemy. Oh, I still only have a knife. Well, then damn it, don't show my image with a shield and shit. This is going to be nasty. I will take an ass whooping. I don't see the baggage. I want to know if you can block with the knife, because a lot of the small weapons in Warband you can't block with. You have to, if you attack, I think from the opposite direction they attack from, you can deflect attacks if you time it properly. I don't see anyone yet. I hope it... Oh, hi. Oh, you fuckers have slings. Ow! Stop it, that's not very nice. No, it doesn't appear that I can defend with the knife. I cut his head off with a dagger. I still killed one of them. Oh, I lose renown when I'm captured too. That's a thing. I wonder how I make the outlaws like me. I would like to be an outlaw. Yeah, let's go to Dosinga. Is there a way to make this movement faster? Nope. We will fight you to the end. Leave. Aha! I escaped! The village of Dosinga seems to be flourishing. The fields and orchards are humming with activity, with filled sacks of grain and drying meat testifying to the productivity of the village's cropland and pastures. These lands belong to no one. The populace is indifferent to you. Pagans aren't welcome here. Well, go to the village center. I'm pagan. Yeah, I picked pagan.
Yep.
Can I just steal a horse? I probably can, but let's not do that yet. Oh, you trained me how to ride. I can do the basic combat. I feel like the audio for this game is really loud. Regular warrior? Yeah, let's do some practice. Let's begin. Yeah, let's do another round. I barely had time to realize we were fighting. Stab him in the face. No, that was good enough for me. But I think I get experience from that. Thongcrick, you're who I'm here to talk to. Welcome to Dosinga. Oh, wait. You are the lady we found in the sea. Nice to see you, most assuredly. I didn't dare hope to see you alive again. That healer may yet prove worthy of the legacy of his father. God rest his soul. Are you Thongcrick? My name is Reed Gray, and I am in debt to you. That isn't necessary. No debt, my friend. Rescuing others from distress at sea is the duty of every fisherman. We found you unconscious, clinging to a plank, led by the tide. Fortunately, you were not far from the coast. We were traveling on a ship, the Woden Rick, and were attacked by Vikings. That's the reason you found me in the sea. I know the Woden Rick. It made landfall at Dosinga many times because it had passengers seeking cures for most terrible ills. The father of the healer who has healed you was a man well known for his skill, and thousands of people left everything to come here. Now that man has died, and unfortunately his son does not have his father's magic. I am sorry to hear that the Woden Rick was attacked by Vikings. I was one of those people. My mother was sick, and now maybe she is dead. The sea brings swollen corpses and wrecks to our shores sometimes, but nobody lately. Usually Vikings take prisoners to sell as slaves. Thongcrick, our ship was attacked by Sven Bulnek. Have you heard this name before? Sven Bulnek? Oh, my good God. It's a miracle, then, that you are alive. Sven is a murderer and his men are demons. He takes no prisoners, kills the whole crew, and burns the ships with the corpses inside. He does not look for riches. Sven is more ambitious. Each year we pay a lot of money to him to leave us in peace. I know, but he must die. He is my mortal enemy now. Where is he, Thongcrick? To seek Sven? Are you crazy? You are not listening to me. Look around. See those men training here? They are hardened warriors sent by our Jarl. They are here to defend us from Sven's attacks, and we are lucky. Other villages don't enjoy as much importance to the Jarl. No, I know nothing about Sven. Thongcrick, I need your help. Don't you know I can help you kill Sven? He rubs his hands nervously. Reed Gray, look at yourself. You are weak and puny, almost dead just 2 weeks ago, saved by lowly fishermen. You've lost all your possessions. You don't have weapons, resources, or men. I don't know where Sven keeps his hideout, but if you go there someday, you will meet your death. I see you don't know anything. Thanks for everything. Farewell. You are right. I don't know anything, but you can ask the Jarl of Kennemer. Please take some food. You have a long journey ahead of you. Do you have any tasks I can help you with? We are suffering greatly at the hands of a group of bandits. They take our food and livestock and kill anyone who doesn't obey them immediately. Our men are angry that we cannot defend ourselves, but we are only simple farmers. However, with some help, I think some of the people here could be more than that. We just need an experienced warrior to teach us. I can teach you. Train the peasants. I apologize that the first episode was a lot of reading and not a lot of fighting. I'll look into it and make sure that there's not a time constraint on the story. And if there's not, I will travel around, level up a little bit, and then we will continue the story after this episode. Because we don't have a whole lot of time left for today. Train the peasants. Train them. Start the practice fight. They're fighting with really long quarterstaffs, are they not? I feel like that's very long for a staff. There's a graphical glitch there. Let's recruit some volunteers. You need to get the permission of the village leader to recruit here. Oh, okay. Train the peasants. Train them. practice fight. Bring it on, filthy peasant. Oh, okay. Ow, stop hitting me! In your face. Alright, guys, that's going to be about all the time we have for today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Dislike if you don't like what we're doing, and please comment. I think this is going to be very interesting. I've never played this, but I am interested in a lot of the lore. Vikings interest me, but I don't know a lot of the stuff about them historically. So this stuff is going to be new to me, and I do not know how accurate or inaccurate it may be. If you guys do, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And I do hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.